Hello, and welcome to episode 15 of the Learning Guitar series. This is an important episode because we're kind of wrapping up the first part of this series by discussing the shape of G form, and we already looked at the scale that went with it, and also the arpeggio, in this case, major 7. Might not be too comfortable in terms of strumming type of guitar, but there is a lot of little chords hidden beneath it which are very interesting and very good sounding, like this, for example, like major 7. I like particularly this one with a 9th, 9th of major 7, major 6. They really come handy, in particular when connecting shapes. I'll give you an example. Is the best thing to do. Let's say I have a C chord, and of course, more likely beside open chord. Very common shape. Right in the middle of it, there is our G form. Okay. So the best way to look at this is how I connect this to this in an horizontal manner, and there you go, right? And now I am in the following shape. How do we practice this? Well, first of all, let's actually have a look at the PDF. You have the usual bunch of chord forms. Of course, there is more than this, and I left some blank spaces for you in case you want to add some more. Don't forget, black dots is actually notes you're playing. These are barres, obviously. And the white one instead are just for you to have a reference of where your root note would be. Of course, in this particular shape, you have 3 root notes, 1, 2, and 3. So you can have multiple references when it comes to visual memory. How do we practice this? Well, a good way of doing this at this stage, since you have all the shapes, is to actually create a melodic line and then try to move across the guitar following the melodic line, staying in the same key. I'll give you an example. It's actually easier to show you than to talk about it. Since we practiced a lot of things in the key of G since the beginning of this series, I'll do this in the key of G. So let's take a G Ionian scale, but on one string. Okay? And this is, root note, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, major 7, root note. If I start from here, and I'm going to try and create a chord for each of these notes, then the second one, then the third one. Now I'm in the shape of D, 4th, 6th, major 7. And now we are in that shape, right? And then we're back to the root note. So basically try and create using, in this case I'm trying to keep the bass as much as possible. I could do like this. We're back. I could do the same thing starting in this case. We would start from the 5th. And we are still in G. Or maybe choose a different key every day. Say tomorrow you try this in E flat, so that's E flat in the shape of D, E flat in the shape of C, E flat in the shape of A, E flat shape of G, this is the new shape, E flat in the shape of V, and then we're back E flat, right? Same thing, maybe. So that's your root note. So now that we looked at the shape of G and the chord that comes with it, in a way you can learn not only those chords but only connect them, is worth discussing a way you can exercise all the knowledge you accumulated so far into one big exercise, okay, where you can apply pretty much everything you learned. In this case, I'm applying it to a chord progression based on a cycle of fourths. And by cycle of fourths, what I mean is I'm going to start from a G chord. Now, the fourth of G is, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth of G is C. So from a G chord, I'm going to move to a C chord. The fourth of C is F. So from C, I'm going to go to F, and so forth and so on. So the fourth of F is B flat, and the fourth of B flat is E flat. As you can see, I'm using all the shapes because I'm staying within that particular area of the guitar. The fourth of E flat is A flat. The fourth of A flat is C sharp. The fourth of C sharp is F sharp. The fourth of F sharp is B. The fourth of B is E. The fourth of E is A. The fourth of A is D. The fourth of D is G. And I'm back to G. Not only I'm back to G, I'm also going up the neck on the guitar at the same time, which means that as I progress, so from G, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, where we are, A flat, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, then you're back D, and you're back to G. So now you covered the third shape. So we started here, and now, thanks to the cycle of fourths, we find ourselves here. Okay? And I can keep going, and I would end up, on the top of the guitar. Now you can apply anything you learned. Let's say you want to verify if you know all the major 7 arpeggios that you learned. Okay? In a way, it's not the easiest thing of exercise to do, but it comes out like this. So G, C major 7, F major 7, B flat major 7, E flat, A flat, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, and 4. By doing this, you're going to go through pretty much all the forms that you learned in these first 15 lessons in one single exercise. You could do the same with scales, for example. So again, let's start from G, and we are in the shape of E, and I have G, followed by C, and that's C, and that's the scale that goes with it. Followed by F, followed by B flat, followed by E flat, followed by A flat. And as you can see, you're already back to this kind of shape, but you're moving up on the neck once again. So you have A flat, C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A, D, and you're back to G. This time is in this particular form, D4. Same you can do with your chord exercises. So let's say G, C, F, B flat, flat, A flat, C sharp, F sharp, and so forth and so on. So after F sharp, B, E, the progression is always the same. I'll show you how I will practice this with a backing track, and I'm going to start with the chords, then move to single lines, and then so maybe using arpeggios and scales and
So, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. As I said, this is an important one, mainly actually for the second or fourth type of exercises, because it does encompass everything you learned so far. As usual, I hope this is useful for you, and I'll see you next time.